one time I was having a meal with someone, and these two girls came over and dropped off a whole sheet of paper with all their favorite quotes written all over it like
That's so
graffiti.
nice.
And
Oh my
I kept
God.
it.
And they're probably watching this and they're going to be like, oh my God, she kept it. Hello, everybody. I'm Nikki Novak at D23 in the Fandango suite. And I can't believe I get to say this. I'm here with the cast of Romy and Michele too. Hi.
Hi.
I can't believe that we're here. 1997, the first one came out. We're finally back. So first of all, coming back into these characters, just what was it like getting back together?
It's something that we dreamed about for years.
You did,
and then getting to do it was like a whole other, like it was daunting, but ultimately super fun.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun. And I kept wondering, like, how am I going to do this? I mean, it's like 30 years later for them and me. And what's like, Michelle's a Valley girl. What? But I hope it still works.
Well, Romy and Michele, it's like an unspoken, I just rewatched the original and the beautiful thing about it was like the unspoken bond between them. Like there was the funny dialogue, there was the cadences, there was the dancing, there was the wardrobe that matched. So what about revisiting these characters sort of came back immediately and what took a second?
What took a second? Well, like I just said, my mindset about, wait, I'm going to be a 58-year-old Valley girl. I don't know. But
that sounds amazing, by the way.
but it was seamless. It felt to me.
I mean, the first day I was nervous because obviously, our voices, the voice that I did for Romy is kind of different from my voice. And I had to just be like, am I imitating Romy or am I just Romy?
God.
But once we got into it, it was like Romy came back to life through me. And then we had some really, really hysterical moments on this film where we actually cracked each other up and, we broke and
Mira Sorvino broke. And I'm sorry, that doesn't happen. But that made my year.
Oh my God. That makes me so happy to hear that.
And also, it wasn't just me. It wasn't me making her laugh. She cracked herself up, which was
really
the beauty of it. Yeah. Well, she said something hilarious.
Well, but it was also the situation was just really funny. Like there are so many funny situations in this. And then we had the help of, we have our great cast that returns.
Yes, which almost the whole cast is coming back, which is so nice.
Yeah, it's great. And they have kind of expanded roles in this one, I would say, compared to the first one.
Yeah.
And then we also have these two wonderful guys, and they are hysterical. Like we just had the best time with Rob and Keegan. Like it was crazy. Yeah.
So what can you say to set up the story? Is there a reunion this time? I've heard something about a quest. Maybe they're on a quest. But what can you say about where they're at in 2026 and where they've been and what is happening in this film?
Yeah. What are we allowed to say? I know what I would say.
I think we're allowed to say that at the beginning, they still, I mean, we say it today. We still have our store. Our store has like expanded and it's kind of fantastic. Like the store set. When you see it, it was like, I just want to live there. It's so much fun. It's really poppy and the most amazing outfits and just the whole layout makes you happy. But we kind of, how in the first one, like Romy always has this, FOMO, like, oh, what are we missing? Like, oh, we're not successful. We need to make up jobs, all that, the Post-its. And in this one, it's like, oh, wait, did we forget to fall in love? Because the catalyst, instead of a reunion, is a wedding. And we're all going to a wedding from somebody from Sagebrush High. And then we're like, wait, we forgot to fall in love. And that's like the premise of the story, the quest of the story.
You just gave me chills. And actually was one of my questions is that Romy always has FOMO. Does she still have FOMO? And
always.
Clearly she does.
Otherwise, there'd be no story.
Are they stuck in the 90s in any way? No, they've moved on. Like what about the wardrobe, the hairspray, all of that from the 90s? Have they evolved? Has the look evolved? What is this fashion in the store like? And sort of like, how much have they evolved?
I don't know the answer to that because I'm not good at that stuff. To me, it's like, no, they haven't. I mean, and it's Mona May is the costume designer again, and she was the one for the original and Clueless, famous for Clueless.
Incredible.
So, and a lot of those looks are sort of coming back anyway. So, that's basically what we were wearing, except I wore tights.
Listen, I feel like I'm channeling a little Romy and Michele.
Yes, you've got the blue, the bling.
We're matching.
I mean, it's sort of a blend between vintage finds. She found some incredible vintage designer stuff. I have a Todd Oldham outfit at one point. We've got like vintage Versace.
Oh my God.
Vintage, and there are a few of the original outfits that they kind of bring back to life in a way, which we'll see.
Yeah.
But then there was also some beautiful, cool new stuff. Like, so it's in the present with a retro like wink of the eye.
I mean, obviously you're going to get asked a ton about the choreography, the dancing. I have heard you say already, you do another song and dance in this one. What was the choreography like? What can you say? And is the music throwback music or is it modern music or a mix?
No, it's throwback. But, the first one was sort of modern dance and this one is a little more joyful, right?
Yeah. The first one was kind of emo. And this one is a little bit more like a celebration. As the first one was a Cyndi Lauper song, this one is also a Cyndi Lauper song, but not the same one.
Is the word, well, no, Girls Just Want to Have Fun was in the beginning of the last movie.
It was I'm Just a Girl was in
oh, you're right. Oh, so is girl in the title, maybe?
No, but, well, I don't know. You'll have to see.
Okay.
But
who between the two of you on set is more likely to dance like no one's watching? Like the way you're the freer dancer?
Yeah, that's Mira.
Yeah, you did.
When I was in middle school, people used to call me like Twinkle Toes. Yeah. So I used to always pirouette in the hallways like a complete geek. So I may not be the best dancer in the world, but I'm the most enthusiastic.
When you two go to the movies, where do you like to sit in the theater? What do you like to snack on? And like, have you had any like super amazing movie going experience? What movie was that?
I'm aisle only.
Okay.
Absolutely aisle.
Okay. Same.
Where's the exit? Aisle. Popcorn.
Love it. Classic.
That's all I need. Popcorn.
Classic.
Yeah.
Any movie going experience or movie that like you remember going to the theater and seeing that sort of stood out to you either when you were a child or growing up?
Yeah. When I was a child, my mom dropped me and a friend off to go see a revival of Gone with the Wind because,
wow.
You know, I was almost 12 and that was the most breathtaking movie I'd ever seen.
Blew your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about for you?
I usually sit closer to the screen than farther just because I don't have the greatest eyes. I really love the recliner seats. I'm very spoiled because near us, there's a Cinépolis that has, the food service. Like you can get a whole dinner and, I like that, but I don't know. I love popcorn, but I try not to get popcorn because I'll eat the whole bucket.
I like the reclining seats too. And any movie that sort of stands out to you as a seminal moment for you?
I think I remember because of the age that I am when the original Star Wars came out and we went to see that. And that was an experience. I mean, that was a real experience. Yeah.
You're in the right place. You might see like R2-D2 jetting by today. You never know.
And seeing E.T. in the theater.
Oh,
when
E.T.
it first came out. That was the most thrilling thing. Yeah.
What is the quote that people come back and say to you most from this film? Or is it the dance or what do people say to you when they approach you for like,
I don't have one thing. I one time I was having a meal with someone and these two girls came over and dropped off a whole sheet of paper with all their favorite quotes written all over it like
so
graffiti.
Nice.
And I kept it. And I don't remember. There were so many quotes on there.
And they're probably watching this and they're going to be like, oh my God, she kept it.
Yeah, I kept it.
Yeah.
I have it.
I think the first time that I realized that the movie had started achieving a sort of cult status was I was at the Louvre Museum, and this was at least 10 years ago, maybe 18 years ago, probably. And somebody tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and they looked me in the face and said, "I'm the Mary." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I'm the Mary." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're doing Romy and Michele." Like people used to do Animal House when I was young.
Yeah.
So I'm really dating myself with all these references. Yeah, so that's probably I'm the Mary, or businesswoman special. But people really love would you excuse me? I cut my foot before my shoe is filling up with blood. That's a favorite.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
an evergreen.
Real quick, a rapid fire between the two of you, most likely to. I feel like this is like a high school yearbook kind of thing, which kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Most likely to create an elaborate backstory, a fake backstory.
You.
Me or Romy?
Oh, Romy.
I mean, you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll say Mira.
Yeah. Okay. Design the better reunion outfit.
Mira.
Okay. Remember someone from high school who the other person has completely forgotten.
Absolutely, Lisa.
Mira.
No, your brain.
No, my brain. I don't remember anyone.
Actually convince somebody that she invented Post-its.
Neither of us would ever do that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. We're not in the
Sorry.
business of lying to people.
We're not good at this game.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just give you one more then.
All right,
Okay.
let's see what happens.
Plan the high school reunion.
Maybe me because
you
don't
Mira.
like big crowds.
Yeah, yeah.
This was an absolute delight. I'm
you.
so excited for this. When does it come out?
I don't know.
Next year, but
Next-
I don't know when.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next year.